Hi, thank you for watching the video today. I am Sherry Aschenbrenner and I'm here at Kaleidoscope Family Gym in Puyallup with Arlene Keeler. Hi Arlene, how are you?
Hi Sherry, I'm good.
Thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome.
We're here roasting some marshmallows in this beautiful place. Tell me a little bit about Kaleidoscope. How did you get started? Where was the idea from?
Well, my grandson is autistic and he's high functioning autistic, but at the time he was not able to go to daycare when he was 2. He would cry until he made himself sick. So I left my job and stayed home to take care of him. And what we found when I was taking care of him and trying to take him to different places was that he didn't fit in at the places that we would go to, the other little indoor playgrounds, because of behaviors that are associated with autism.
Mm-hmm.
And so after we were asked to leave a couple of places, I decided to just build our own space for him.
It's amazing.
And I decided that in 2019, and it took us until 2020 to be able to find a spot and then open. So we opened in March of 2020. Oh, well, no, I'm wrong. We found our building and signed our lease in March of 2020, 2 weeks before the shutdown of the state. And so we thought we were going to open in April, and we wound up opening in December. So,
Okay.
We faced COVID and empty building and bills piling up for 8 months before we were able to open.
It's hard to dig out of. I didn't know that story. That's a great story. My children actually have been diagnosed with autism too. So we love to come here because they get to just kind of run around and be crazy and nobody thinks anything of it.
Yeah.
What do you think is different about here as a family gym or a place to go in Puyallup than other places around?
Well, first we focus on kids with additional needs, of course. So we have a lot of sensory and creative play, and we have some muscle motor things. We don't do batteries here. So we have scooters that they have to power with muscle. Our creative and imaginative play doesn't come with automated sounds. They have to make their own sounds and stuff. We have a focus on the whole entire family. And a lot of families that have kids with additional needs can't go out with all of them at the same time. One parent might stay home with the kid with additional needs while the other parent takes the other kids out to play, or vice versa. And what we wanted to do here, and what I think we're being pretty successful at, is that families bring their whole family here. The siblings can come, the kids with additional needs can come, and there's something for everybody to do here. So as a parent, you can sit back and relax, or you can get down on the floor like we are and cook marshmallows and enjoy all the toys too.
Yeah. What I love about this space is that it's contained enough so that I can watch my kids run around and they're not like gone around a corner and I have to chase them, but there's still so much for them to do. I love that. Where do you usually get like your costumes and the toys and things?
We get a lot of donations that we'll look at anything you want to donate, and if we can't use it, then we'll donate it to St. Francis or anywhere that takes toys, really. The costumes, we get a lot of them from Just Between Friends sale downtown.
Oh, very cool. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I got so many.
You got to get in there early though.
Well, we've been there.
Oh, okay.
We take part in it, so we're there, early to late.
Very cool. Amazing. Do you do any collaborations with the community?
We do. We work with Step Ahead. Step Ahead is Birth to 3 with developmental delays, and they come in every Thursday and every other Wednesday. So their therapists come here and work with the families. We also work with Bella Smiles, who they are working to get a center of their own that deals with Rett syndrome. They're for developmental delays as well, but Rett syndrome is their biggest one because her daughter has that. So they come here and they have events, and we sponsor their events, and they feed their community people that come. They get pizza and stuff. So we also work with Franklin Pierce High School. So we get kids in here, or students in here from Franklin Pierce's special needs classes, and they come in and they intern here. So they'll come in a few times a week and clean.
Do you have any upcoming events or future plans for Kaleidoscope?
Oh, we do. We have so many. we're always, because we are struggling to stay alive all the time, we need customers, customers, customers. So remember that, customers, customers. We are always planning events. So we're working on our January or our 2024 event calendar now. But one of the biggest things that's ringing true for my heart again is we've been approached. We see a lot of grandparents coming here, and grandparents that are actually have custodial rights of their grandkids, or they've adopted them, or they're daycaring them. I was talking to a few grandmas at Just Between Friends when we were down there, and they said, well, you know what, there's no place for us. We don't know how to raise this generation of kids, and we don't know where to find friends or support. So one of the things that we're starting in January is a grandparent support group on Thursday mornings, the third Thursday of every month, for an hour and a half, and the grandparents will come in with their grandkids. So the kids will play, and the grandparents will be able to have coffee and cookies and find friends.
Yeah, that's so important.
You know, we're going to try and get some resources in from the community where maybe they can find something that works for them as well.
Just thinking off the top of my head, I actually did an interview with A Step Ahead because, true to my heart, my kids went there. And he had mentioned that they are thinking of doing like a grandparent support group as well, because that is something that we're seeing a lot more of, is grandparents raising children or being a big part. So definitely reach out to him. That could be something.
But we're going to be doing a spa event for little kids. Could be a boy or girl. Where we have the daffodil princesses. We try to line them up every year. Cool. We do a plant and play, so the kids plant plants and the daffodil princesses come in, and so we just have tons of it.
Yeah, I've been here for Easter with the Easter Bunny, like so many things. I'm gonna have to come to that. Yes, very cool.
And we also do summer camp now.
Okay, so, like a drop off and go.
Yep. So they can drop off for 3 hours. 3 days a week.
Okay, that's an amazing idea. I love that. I'm gonna do that. Tell me a little bit more about like what you offer. You have private play, free play. What does that look like?
So we have private play for the families that still want to come in on their own, or just with their parent group of friends or their family, relatives out of town, that kind of thing. So they come in for private play, and those are on Thursdays. We have set 90-minute sessions all day Thursday for private play, and on Sunday mornings from 9 to 10:30. And then we have open play pretty much the rest of the time, where you just come in and you play with everybody else's kids and families. So like a regular indoor playground. And then during party season, which is October to April, we do parties most weekends. So we try to do 7 a weekend. So 1 on Friday night and then 3 on each of the weekend days. October to April is so busy with parties, and then in May we'll go from 7 parties a weekend down to 2 or 1.
I wonder why that is.
Everybody goes outside.
Yeah, we came here in March and did a Minnie Mouse. It was like a Daisy and Minnie party, and and it was so perfect to have a party here, because I was thinking of like that jump place. You can't have a party and speak to other adults because somebody has to be watching their kids. They're like everywhere. But here it was perfect. All the kids played together. The adults like got to hang out and talk. It was like the perfect place to have a party. So I highly recommend.
We need people really letting others know that we're here, and what we do, and what we stand for, so that we can get customers steadily.
Yeah, I think what you stand for is amazing, and I think every good story starts with, you know, somebody having something in their life that makes them start this, and I think what you stand for is great, and I definitely support it. Where can they find you on social media?
So social media, you can find us on Facebook at Kaleidoscope Family Gym. Instagram is Kaleidoscope Families. And we do have some TikToks, very small though. We're just trying to reach into it a little bit. And then we do have our website, kaleidoscopefamilygym.com.
Okay. And I know that you do post a lot of your events there and what's going on and pictures and stuff. So definitely check it out. Make sure that you follow, like, and come in and check it out. Is there anything else that you want to share?
We're just super cool. We are super cool, and we are just friendly, and we accommodate a lot of things. So, you know, if you are a family that's staying home because you're afraid of your child's behavioral things, don't be afraid here. You can come here. The kids run and scream. We try to, if there's littles in here or kids with sensory needs in here and we've got a whole pile of running, screaming, we'll try to kind of calm them down so that others can enjoy as well. But we're flexible and we want, we're here for the whole family. So that's what we want people to know.
That's great. Well, thank you for joining, and yeah, make sure to come